Hey babe, a lot has changed, yet at the same time, nothing really changed at all. So, last time I shared with you, I was postponing the trip with the girl that I was supposed to go on vacation with because she was feeling a little sick and because her friend had planned a trip. So, we're supposed to leave on Monday morning. Turns out that is not going to be possible because, well, first of all, she got a job and she's starting Tuesday, so the trip is officially off. And second of all, she just found out this morning that her grandmother fell and she's not quite sure on the details, but basically she has to travel to San Marcos, which is like 5 hour drive away, to go see her. So not quite sure what's gonna happen, but I'm assuming she's gonna be there for a few days. And if she comes back, she's gonna go on a trip on Sunday. So there's a very high likelihood that I'm not gonna see her again. Which sucks because I enjoyed spending time with her. But apparently the universe is like, you know what? No, you're not supposed to go on vacation with me. Ironically enough, everything else seems to fall into place. So, I don't know, I think within an hour or something of me finding out that the trip was canceled, another girl that I met back in Antigua, the one that caused me to have the sexual low point of my life, reached out. She's like, "Oh, did you go on your trip? How are things?" And I'm just like, "Well, actually, it turns out that the plans were somewhat changed. So yes, I'm still going, but by myself now." And then I'm like, "Well, unless you want to come with me," and I didn't think she'd say yes, but she did. So now we're pretty much planning to go together instead. It's going to be a shorter trip, so we're going to be 1 day to go there, 2 days there, and then 1 day back because she has to be back by Friday. So we're leaving Tuesday, and then she's coming back Friday. And after that, I'm probably going to go on by myself to Tikal, go to see the Meyer rooms. So that's kind of the plan until then. And then in the background, for the last few days, there was a lot. There was a few girls that I matched with on Tinder and Bumble that happened to live in Guatemala City, but I'm like, I won't be there long enough. There's no point. I wasn't expecting to be able to meet any of them. But now that I have more time, and now that I'm probably not going to be able to see that girl I was supposed to go on vacation with to begin with, I have a lot of free time. So it turns out that I have a date for tomorrow, one potentially tonight or Sunday, and I think nothing else is confirmed, but there was another girl that I was chatting with that was in Guatemala City, and we might meet up. I don't know. So I know it's kind of weird to share this because, you know, I'm talking to you, future, true love, and everything, but I don't want to hide anything because even though it's kind of weird for me to be that guy, to be like talking to a lot of girls and having like multiple dates and things like that, it's just who I am at the moment. It's something that apparently I have to go through, and to be fair, it is kind of a boost to the self-esteem, and it is fun to get to know people, and I feel like the more people I get to know, the more clear I become on exactly who is the right match for me. So even though I know it sounds like bullshit, in a way, by doing this, I'm actually preparing myself to be with you and to be able to recognize you when I meet you. At least that's the way I think of it. I don't know, maybe I'm full of shit. Sorry, I thought my croissants were flying away. So that's pretty much what's been happening in the background. So nothing has really been confirmed yet, except the date tomorrow. Everything else is kind of still in the air. But this was a good reminder from the universe to not have any expectations. Because this was the first time that I really had concrete plans scheduled with someone else. I was planning everything, organizing everything, and then at the last moment, bam, everything falls apart. And even though it sucks for that girl that she like is not going to be able to go on the vacation, and it sucks that her grandmother hurt herself, and I really hope she's okay. But at the same time, apparently this is what was right for me. I mean, for everyone, because that's how the universe works. But still, it's a very strange situation, and I wasn't expecting this like at all. But yeah, so pretty much today I'm just out chilling. I went to go try to find a travel agency to see how much it would cost for the shuttle to Saint-Champlain. Turns out the only one I could find didn't do shuttles, they only did trips. And she called another one for me, and the price they quoted me was 445 quetzales just to go there for one person. And the other travel agency I spoke to back in Panajachel quoted me 250. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna. Oh, actually, I texted them this morning, and they're like, "Yeah, you can reserve with us and just pay the driver when you go there." So, for two people, it's gonna be barely any more than it would have been for one person with this travel agency. So I guess it pays to do a little research. Anyway, that's pretty much my plan today. Walking around, visiting. Not quite sure what's gonna happen. Maybe I'm gonna have a day tonight. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just kind of weird because the one time that I book like, a private hotel, well, not really a hotel, it's a bed and breakfast, but still, the one time I have a private room and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna spend a little more just so I can, be alone with this girl and have some quality time. It's like, yeah, okay, everything falls through. On the plus side, it's probably gonna come in handy for my dates in the next few days, but it's just kind of ironic when you think about it. Anyway, I think that's about it. Can't really think of anything else that's new. So I'm gonna check out now and talk to you later. Bye.